why is digital ownership important for brands to have a strategy around it? And I'm kind of saying digital ownership instead of NFTs here, on purpose. Like, how are brands thinking about giving their consumers and really their most passionate fans digital property that they can own and really hold on to? Do you have any thoughts around that?
Yeah, I think digital ownership matters when you think in the context of how much time we spend in digital mediums today. We spend time in things like this. We're in Riverside right now. I'm on Google Hangouts. I'm on Zoom. I'm in Roblox. I'm playing Fortnite. I'm on my email. It's just constant, the amount of time people are spending, whether they're on their phone device or they're on their laptop. People spend a tremendous amount of time in front of screens. But you don't actually own anything when you're spending time digitally. You're spending your time in TikTok and Google Hangouts or wherever you are. You can't bring anything with you. You can't have a persona that transcends those individual platforms. And the same way, I can wear these earrings here where I am at the office and home and to dinner and everywhere else, and that represents who I am as a person physically. We're going humans are going to require those same sort of personally identifiable attributes digitally as well as consumer behavior continues to shift online. So I think the ability to bring things with you digitally across different ecosystems and platforms is a really, really big deal. And gamers tend to get this because they might understand the concept of skins or the concept of purchasing something for their avatar in game. And the ability to bring that item that you're buying with you across a myriad of pieces of the ecosystem, I think, is a tremendous opportunity. So I think it's fundamentally driven by consumer behavior, and digital asset ownership is going to really matter. And the second part of that is for consumers who say, like, oh, I don't need to own anything digitally. The idea of collectibles is what's resonated to date because people collect things in real life, whether those are stamps or silver spoons or handbags or whatever it is, baseball cards. That idea of collecting almost irrationally with fandom resonates with people. And I think that's what we've seen from the sort of early days of the NFT ecosystem, is people who are deep into the world of collecting are moving into this idea of digital collecting.
Yeah. And I'm really wondering when that the people who aren't just collecting in real life, not everyone collects is what I want to say. Not everyone has collectibles, the stamps and the other things you mentioned. And so how we break through to that crowd is something I think is going to be interesting to see. And maybe for some of them, it's just getting the first item in your wallet, actually experiencing digital ownership for the first time, because then maybe something clicks.
I agree. I also think that the next wave of adoption will need to be driven by things beyond collectibles. So that's what's resonated to date, like art, gaming, sports, collectibles. That's what's resonated to date. That's been interesting for a few million people, but what's going to need to be interesting more broadly is an application that, normal consumers want. The same way people wait outside the Apple Store for days before a phone launch, or, they wait in line to meet with their favorite celebrity. We need something that really has that draw to bring people in to really care about what's happening in this ecosystem through fandom of either existing IPs or celebrities or brands, or something that just feels really cool and is a breakthrough. Like, I need to change my behavior to get this item. We need more of those moments in the world of NFTs to drive in the next wave of users.
You're listening to the Unstoppable Podcast, the go-to place for everyone to learn about the latest innovations in Web3, NFTs, and the decentralized web. Welcome to the metaverse.